Good afternoon. Let's take a look at some basic logarithms. So when we're looking at basic logarithms, the reason why we want to work with a log is because if we have an exponential or an equation that we cannot solve with our basic exponential knowledge, then we can refer to it in terms of a logarithm to solve for x. So we're going to start off with very basic logarithms. The most basic logarithm is with base 10. So for example, if they say log 2, it is actually log base 10 of 2. Or if we have log of x squared, actually this is log base 10 of x squared. So if they do not write anything here in the base, we normally say that it is log base 10. We do not have to write the 10, we can just write log of x squared, and we all know that it is base 10. Alternatively, if we have a log base e of something, whatever this something is, this log base e we're going to write as the natural log of x. Let's take a look at some examples. So the first one that we have here is solve the equation log base 10, 9x plus 1 is equal to 3. So from our basic log laws, of course you can memorize the log laws. There are different ways to think about it. For me, the easiest I would recommend would be so I noticed that I've got one term on the left hand side and one term on the right hand side. This bracket makes this whole thing here one term. So I'm going to say, so log base 10, this 10 could go to the right hand side here. So I'm going to say log base 10, this 10, if it goes to the other side, would be the same as 9x plus 1 equal to 10 to the power of 3. If you look at our initial law here, so b is equal to a to the power of x. So therefore x is equal to log a of b. It's exactly what we did here. So you can think about log a of b and then this of as x. But now if we have this one here, 9x plus 1 is equal to 10 to the power of 3. The only thing I did was, in simple terms, I took my base, it became the base on the other side, this becomes the exponent, and therefore I can rewrite it like this. So I can say 9x plus 1 is equal to 1000, because 10 cubed is 1000. I'm going to subtract 1 on both sides, so 9x is equal to 999, and therefore x is equal to 111. I just made x the subject here. They told us to solve the equation. Solving normally means find the value of x. If I take a look at another one here, solve the equation log base 8 of a root is equal to 1 over 3. So exactly the same what I did in the previous example. I noticed that my base is 8. So my base of 8 is going to become the base on the other side raised to a power. So I am going to say the root of 1 minus x is equal to, so 8 becomes the base on the right hand side to the power of 1 over 3. We also know that the power of 1 over 3 is the same as the cubic root of this something. In this case it is 8. The cubic root of 8 so is the same as 2 times 2 times 2. Therefore the cubic root of 8 is equal to 2. I can simplify it on both sides, so root 1 minus x is equal to 2. In order for me to get rid of the root, I am going to square both sides. So if I square a root, then I'm going to be left with 1 minus x is equal to 4. And then I can just make x the subject. In this case, x is equal to minus 3. Again, they said solve the equation, solve for x. So we found the value of x. Let's take a look at the last example here. Find the exact solution to the equation the natural log of 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. The moment they say the exact solution, so if you see this word exact, it means you leave your answer in terms of e. So whatever I get for my answer, leave it in terms of e. Do not go and work with decimals or anything like that. So to begin with, I see here this is a natural log. Of course, when you start to work with natural logs, you'll be tempted to go and rewrite it. So log base e, which is the same as this natural log of this something, 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. Again, I have one term on the left hand side and I have one term on the right hand side. This e here is going to become my base on the right hand side. So 3x minus 1 is equal to e to the power of 2. I'm going to leave it like this. I'm not going to try to work with decimals or anything. Now I'm going to make x the subject. So 3x is equal to e squared plus 1. And then I'm going to divide by 3 on both sides. E squared plus 1 over 3. As for the exact solution, I'm going to leave my answer like this.